opposition should come together as one. And I decide that I have seen that this collectivity have the interest of Nigerians at heart. Whoever they bring out.
So as of today, you are still a member?
Because I dated my retirement, as in, but you know, I am on terminal leave.
So you are returning to the APC?
First of all, I have told you before, and at the risk of being misunderstood, that I don't use the word never in anything that I am doing. Never belongs to God. But why did I leave APC in the first place? They were a party that was moving Nigeria in the wrong direction, security-wise, economy-wise. And I waited to see whether if there is a new government, when there is a change of power, we could see a new lease. Then Tinubu came in and then decided to choose a fellow Muslim to become his vice president. In addition to the security problem, in addition to the economic problem. So Tinubu now displayed that he is a man that is cantankerous to the spirit of diversity. I was telling my Muslim brothers that it's not about religious sentiments. It's about that a man who does not recognize our religious diversity will not recognize our ethnic diversity. That is simply a man who is cantankerous to the spirit of our diversity. What is happening today? The Muslims are suffering most in this country because it's about using them to acquire power. He just gave posts to the north without power and gave power to his people. So if you're talking about my going back to APC, if I say I'm a man looking for good governance for Nigeria, and I see a man who has chastised Nigerians with scorpions and serpents, who have made Nigerians to start paying 1,000 something rather than 195 naira that they were paying before he came into office. If I say I'm going back to APC to meet a country or a party where the leaders, a general who is a man of the DG of NYSC, is still picked on the road like a common criminal. We are in my place, Southeast. You could see how a member of the House of Assembly was killed and his corpse deposited along the road. If I see all these things and I get back to APC, then I am not serious when I say I'm fighting for good governance. Let me tell you, I will be the first to admit if APC changes today and is doing good for Nigeria. But don't tell me that out of 6 geopolitical zones, a man came in and is choosing only people from Southwest, not even all Yoruba, the qualified ones, but his own loyalists, as I've always told you, Jagabanic proteges, tainted with a Miloko philosophy. Then you want me to go back to such a party? I resign on principle. And until those issues...
Goodness. I don't know who is more convincing between him and Werewike. Werewike was more convincing, right? Because he's been to APC. He's been their mouthpiece for a while. And like Bulaba, they protested Muslim ticket. That's why they left. So while Ken went to Peter Obi and Obedience, Bulaba went straight for Atiku and Atikulutas. And Bulaba is back to APC, swallowed everything he said. He said they are all irrelevant. Ken is categorically telling us that never, because that's why I'm comparing him to Werewike, because Werewike was like, you want me to leave malaria and go to stage 4 cancer. Stage 4 cancer. That's what he called APC. He said APC was stage 4 cancer. You know? So we wish Ken whatever Ken wishes himself. In a twist of turn, a turn of twisty. Arabambi Diot was also on Arise, as it was on channels. And surprisingly, it says something. The first one, right? Here. concerning, they said their Labour Party will give Tinubu a run for his money. And then Peter Obi.
With Mr. Peter Obi, if you see, you have never been seen any rancor between the Labour Party and Mr. Peter Obi of recent. It was because, of our move within the party so that we will not turn to PDP where you have Anthony Joshua versus Mike Tyson in their BOT meeting. No, we are peaceful loving Nigerians. That is what we are trying to avoid. So we've been moving, in the night, to go and talk to ourselves. Yeah, we have argued to and fro. Mr. Peter Obi could understand where he head. We have understand where we are. But in the interest of Nigeria, we told ourselves point through. The blackguard that come. Can we unite together? Because if we do not unite, let me just tell you, most of these people paraded themselves as maybe they want to form a mega party. These are the people that have devoured this country. I am very sorry that a man that awarded railway line from Katsina to Maradi for over 2.something billion cannot come and tell us that, you have to go and grab power from Tinubu by force. It is not, something that is legitimate. No, he should not be coming to say he wants to become president, probably because they didn't give them, ministerial slot. But we know with Labour Party, those that we have, we are ready to go, all out against the Tinubu. I am only telling the APC that we are going to give them a run for their money in 2027. They are not going to be able to come into our party like they did, to PDP. We are united, formidable family now, with Mr. Peter Obi, our national chairman, our national secretary, and not the member of the working committee, the NEC, the state, and the local government, even at the world. All of us are ready to move Nigeria.
I call it a change of story. I mean, a twist to this whole story. If you go back and watch the video of this guy, Arabambi idiot, right? There's nothing he didn't call Peter Obi. Peter Obi come to hijack our party. Peter Obi, we will show Mr. Peter Obi that Mr. Peter Obi has, see, this Mr. Peter Obi cannot come and be using religion to come and hey. Our life hard though. Our life no hard, Shana. Now humans too kind of like too complicated. You say, oh, he went to channels as well. Again, Mr. Peter Obi.
Mr. Arabambi, just a moment. Let me.
Hang on, Mr. Arabambi. Well, he was right. The people that are gathering together to save you from Tinubu, they are the same set of people who were there yesterday who had so much power, enough that not only were they paying terrorists, they were planning, they plotted, they took loan, right? In order for them to build the railway from Kano to Maradi in the Niger Republic, so that it will be easier to kind of, that same person who didn't see the viability, the economic advantage of building and completing a stretch of railway from the western part of Nigeria to the eastern part of Nigeria, even straight to his own creek in Niger Delta. He didn't do that. Now, suddenly they care about Nigeria since they are out of power, just under 2 years, and now they are calling for coalition. I mean, it's kind of like ironical, right? The rogues who just left power, or is it Hellfire of Kaduna that kidnapped his own critic from Port Harcourt, River State, and then they smuggled him from there to Kaduna, and this young man spent over 3 years in lockup. This Hellfire of Kaduna. Arabambi idiots.
Mr. Arabambi, just a moment. Let me ask you, and I'm hoping that you might be honest with Nigerians tonight.
Yes.
A lot of things are at stake. Integrity, trust, and everything is at stake here.
Yeah,
how much did you collect, you and Mr. Pampa, to disrupt the Labour Party?
There was never a time we collected any money, and that is why today I said we will see use Mr. Peter Obi in our presidential election to unseat the APC administration. That's number one. Number two, everybody knows the reason for the crisis Labour Party is because of an attempt by certain individual injured players from lesser team who came on loan into Labour Party. They hide their medical only for us to discover when they get to Labour Party that they are not qualified. In Nigeria today, all of you, Ochotoku came on your station to say that they were unable to pay Jen. That was not the business of Mr. Peter Obi. He has implicit confidence in them that they would do well, but we never knew some of them are injured players from where they were coming from. Ochotoku is a member of the Labour Party. He came on loan to a Labour Party. We never knew he was an injured player that he will not be able to do his best. But we are going to guide, we are going to guide against most of these anomalies. And that's why for us today, like the honorable, your guest that just left, they should not go and rest on their hours. We are coming strongly. There is no crisis of leadership in Labour Party. Labour Party is not going to extinction. It is just, figment imagination of most of these our detractors. And we wish Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo well. His resignation is actually a good.
Man, presidency, Nigeria, and the clowns, they are in. Arabambi, idiot, Yola media pampas. So that's that. By trying to let you know that they have resolved their issue. They have no big problem they don't have any issue with Obi anymore. It's just some other people that have problems with, and Obi has nothing to do with that. So therefore, Obi should not go and join any coalition. He will likely change that tomorrow if the event changes. Nigeria is a place where lunatics have already taken over the asylum. From every corner you turn, they are so much in position, like a massive number beyond your own imagination. And that is why it's so unfortunate, right? When you have a pseudo-democracy, fake democracy, the one that doesn't really give you power, just a sense of participation, this where if they have to check people that you are possibly queuing with, planning to choose those who are going to represent you or not. If they begin to actually check them out, you realize that, damn, there are some of them who are not capable of making decisions, any life-changing decisions. They should not be left unsupervised. And some of them are, they are everywhere in that contraption. So it's an ongoing game, so we'll keep monitoring that, right? Tonight is just some political update, put it that way. Now, outside APC, PD, I think there is one. I saw a clip where, remember last week, Arabambi Kabiru was dismissed from APC, like he's no longer APC. I hope you know that in Oshun. And then he got some guests who came to say hello, sympathize with him or empathize with him and all of that. But Governor Ajogba Trophy Ade Jackson of Oshun, okay, he has been battling with the remnants of APC, which I want to believe are those who are loyal to Oyetola Tifnubu's cousin. So then I saw them celebrating what was considered the election of their local government chairman and how they are counting the days for Ade Jackson. So it's not related, but politically it does as well as a local politics. So if you did see this, or if you were part of it also in Oshun, maybe you should identify. Let's go to that place and watch this. They were APC people, by the way. Let me save you the rest. The APC people are celebrating the selection of their standard bearer in an upcoming local government election, I think. And they said they had a team that will eventually sweep out Governor Ajoba Trophy of Washington. That's Adeleke Jackson. Now, leaving that aside, in another community, there was a young man that was caught in burglary. I mean, if somebody break into your house to steal food, what do you call that? Not just food, like to steal from you. It's called burglary, right? So a young man became unfortunate when he was found by the homeowners who came back to see their house being burgled, that they laid what do you call it, kind of like arrest plan, and somebody caught that on camera. Yesterday, 2 days ago, we were talking about a woman, right, who sold her own child for 600,000 naira, while the middle woman, a middleman, the person that facilitated the sale, collected 3.4 million, right? Tonight, a pot of soup, this Arabambi go cheso.
See them there, see them down, for down there, see them for down here. See the iron when you put here. So you come back to go.
No, you can't do anything there. You can't do anything there.
Against you. Against you. Officer. Against you. Look, feet down only now.
Nowhere now.
Just inside there.
The tear gas. The tear gas.
In hide behind the door. You're not chicken with him, ba? You see, huh?
Can you cross yourself inside?
Yes, you got toilet.
She didn't put on the toilet. No one.
Fire extinguisher. See what you do, eh? Because I want to. She got.
Can you cross yourself? Yes.
No, all right. Come
on. All right. No, mobilize inside.
No.
Okay.
The guy don't do anything.
Almost see how many things this guy don't. Hey, Jesus.
Okay, don't get at this thing.
Not too.
Okay.
Now pump it. Even the good fire extinguisher.
All right, everybody. See, no, the gas. All right. The gas, all right.
Open the windows, make the gas come out. Open the windows, make the gas come out.
Like, serious. Leave him now. Leave him.
Look at this animal. Look at this animal.
No
Look at him.
No, leave him.
leave her first. See as he scattered the door.
No beat him now. No beat him. So come. Leave him. Take it down. Not beat him. Come on, get out. Wait.
So he didn't just go in, maybe because I heard that he went through the kitchen. That's why I thought he went for the food. Or yeah. But they said he packed other tools, like a fire extinguisher or something like, and other tools from the kitchen.